Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll skip the chicken farming series and we'll talk about bamboo farming in Kenya. In this video, we'll discuss why bamboo farming is becoming popular and why bamboo is referred to as the future industry in Kenya. But before we do that, we'll ask that you support our channel by subscribing and also sharing our videos. So, bamboo, unlike other trees that are produced for timber, is a very fast growing tree. Bamboo is actually a woody glass, and the reason it's becoming very popular is because it matures very fast in about 3 to 5 years, depending on the species and the ecological zone where it is grown. Bamboo is also popular because it has very many uses. It's used in the manufacturing industry, it's used in construction, plus many other uses that we'll talk about later on in the video. The other thing about bamboo is that it provides the farmer with sustainable income. The reason being that once bamboo has matured in 3 to 5 years, then you harvest the bamboo every year and you are able to sell the bamboo and get some income. And this continues for about 40 years, more than 40 years actually. There are even species where harvesting goes on for more than 100 years. And what happens is when you plant one bamboo seedling, the plant produces stems, or what is referred to as camps or poles. The bamboo will produce many of them and they'll be harvested as they mature. Now, bamboo can be planted in almost all ecological zones in Kenya. In the past, in the early days, bamboo used to be only in forests, in very high altitude forests like in Mount Kenya, Mount Elgon, the Aberdares, and Cherangany hills, because indigenous bamboo only grows in very high altitude. But research has been going on for many years, for more than 30 years, and other species were brought into the country and tested. And so today we have bamboo that can grow in very low altitudes at the coast. We have bamboo that can grow uh, in dry areas and also the lake region and the highlands. The only thing is when you want to grow bamboo, you have to seek advice on the specific species which is recommended for your ecological zone. Otherwise, if you plant the wrong species, then you may not get the anticipated results. As I've mentioned, bamboo has very many uses. It is used to make furniture. It is used to make in the construction industry. These days, it is used for uh, flooring tiles or the flooring materials. It is used for scaffolding. It's used for roofing. And this is because the bamboo stem itself is very hard. It's as strong as, they say it's as strong as steel itself. And so it is used in these industries. It is used in farming, uh, mainly in fencing, and also in horticulture, where it is used, the bamboo splits are used to support flowers or even tomatoes as they are grown. It is used in the tea industry for making the tea harvesting baskets. There are these baskets that are used to harvest tea, and bamboo is used to make those as well. And it is used um, in several cottage industries, lampshades, um, and chairs, and so many others. Bamboo is also used for energy. It is used to make charcoal and briquettes, and bamboo firewood is now being used by the industries like the tea factories to run their boilers. We have companies that are using bamboo like Bidco. Bidco actually contracts farmers to grow bamboo for use in their industries. Bamboo is also used as food, particularly in Asian countries. The shoots of bamboo are said to be very nutritious with lots of vitamins and minerals. And so it is used also for food security. It's also used as fodder for livestock. Again, the leaves have very high protein levels, and some people are using it to feed their livestock. Um, in Kenya, one may ask where the returns are for what are the returns for bamboo farming. So 1 acre of bamboo takes 200 seedlings. Sometimes it can be more, like 250, depending on species and spacing. Uh, Once the bamboo matures, one can harvest 20 to 40 tons per acre, and a ton of bamboo goes for 5,000 to 7,000 shillings. So one can do the math and see what your income can be. I also wanted to add that the Kenya Forest Research Institute has a value addition demonstration unit. Uh, One can inquire from the National Forest Products Research Institute about the equipment and machinery that is required for value addition, and one would be able to see even the kind of products that are being made from bamboo. Um, the National Forest Product Research Institute is located in Karura at the Kenya Forest Service, while Carefree itself is located in Mugoga. I also wanted to add that bamboo is very important for environmental conservation. It's being used to restore degraded land. It is being used to control soil erosion and even to control the floods. Bamboo is very good because of its high network of roots. It's very good at stabilizing soils. So it's able to stop soil erosion and the soil being carried to the rivers. So very good for soil erosion control, very good for control of plants. Bamboo is also very good for climate change mitigation by the fact that it's good for what is called carbon sequestration. It is able to retain a lot of carbon. And in some places, they are actually planting bamboo along their highways. We know our highways, we have very heavy pollution from the vehicles that are using diesel and other fuel. So you can have bamboo taking the carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. and we can have a clean environment. The other thing I wanted to mention about bamboo is the market, the available market for bamboo currently. And uh, there are factories, there are investors that are starting to build factories to process bamboo. One factory has been put up in Narok, another one in Thika. There's someone else who is making bamboo posts, and there is increasing interest. And I believe that very soon we'll have very many bamboo factories, because bamboo is also used in textile for clothing. It's actually said that the clothing made from bamboo is very soft as opposed to cotton. It's also being used to make paper, including tissue papers and all other types of paper. And so bamboo has very high potential to reduce uh, deforestation, because we won't need to cut trees for paper or for manufacturing construction materials and as such. And the beauty is, as we have said, the bamboo tree is a very fast growing uh, tree. So it is, as I said, referred to the future industry, and um, also the main environmental conservation tool. In another video, we shall elaborate more about the carbon credit and bamboo and what is happening. So for now, we'll stop there. Until next time. Thank you.